to the CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship match. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remain standing for the national anthem of Mexico.
Un extraño enemigo, profanar con sus santas tu suelo, eso patria querida del cielo, un soldado en cada hijo, un soldado en cada hijo, mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero aprestar y el bridón, y retiembla en sus centros la tierra, al sonoro ritmo de cruz. Y retiembla en sus centros la tierra, al sonoro ritmo de cruz.
things, okay?
Yep, okay.
Norma, arráncale. Katy. Dale, Andrea. Cuídala, identifique que vas a buscar el rival. Sola. Fondo. Eso. Sigue cerrada ahí. Eso. Orden. Bien Natalia. Ay. Nada más gana la línea dentro. Seguro que hablo ahí de... Ahí la corta ahí. Sigue. Van de dos. Baja Katy, marca ahí. Una más. Eso, más adentro ahí, Norma. Más se va a ir encerrada. Banderado, profe.
as yet, as we see Hernandez on the ball there, also been excellent for Mexico.
Awesome sign there by Hernandez.
Good football again.
They're on an early charge here, Mexico. She could get by their Cruz. Cruz looking for the cross. She has two players to aim at. Here's Hernandez. Headed away from Martinez. Back into center where Hernandez is going to do battle. Loses out to the USA. That's Samantha Coffey, the Boston College player who's come in for this game. She just played a substitute spot in the last game. Here's the outstanding young Sophia Smith. Good ball to Coffey. Two inside. One of them is Smith. Smith will get this one. Goes down inside the box. Still not away by Mexico. And finally, they're just about to get it clear. Still, it's taken up by the U.S. just outside of the Mexico box. DeMello inside. Ashley Smith was there. And the USA keep it alive. Good sustained pressure from the red, white, and blue. Coffey is in there again. That's Howell this time, but it's a free kick for Mexico. Good pressure shown by the United States early here after the Mexicans threatened briefly. And these teams have met in 7 out of 8 championships. Now Smith went down. To her credit, Terry, she never appealed for the penalty. She just got up and got on with it.
I think that's been brilliant throughout the whole tournament. These girls, if it's been a tackle, they have gone down, but they've not tried to fake anything. They've not tried to hoodwink the referee in any way. It's been a breath of fresh air.
Pickett, and that one is just hit straight out of play by McGlynn in goal for the United States, the Virginia Tech player. Shouldn't have too many options there. Mexico with Ashley Soto. Inside by Cruz. Martinez was there and also Hernandez, but it breaks for the United States. Here's Pickett. Chips it over for Kim. That's a good ball. Let's see if Kim can use her speed here against Lopez. Good tackle by Lopez, who's not a slouch by any means at all.
Yeah, Lopez has had a terrific tournament so far. Recognise her bombing forward on this left-hand side for Mexico. Here it is. Perfect timing of the tackle. Gets the ball first. Stamping her authority there on Kim.
Kim forced her way into the team after a good performance against Jamaica. Coming on late. Here is Mexico now. Martinez down the line. That's a bustling run by their number 18, Palafox. First time we're seeing her for the tournament, Terry. Hasn't gotten a look in either of the 2 games. The Club Guadalajara player. Great opportunity for her to address the selectors with the semi-finals and possibly finals, third place playoff coming up.
Yeah, spot on, Vidya. That's what these young girls have got to look at. This is an opportunity for them to shine. The 2 big games coming up on Friday and Sunday, semi-finals and then final on Sunday. We're all looking forward to both days. I'm sure the football will be on fire as the tournament has been absolutely sensational so far. These girls pulling out all the stops.
On the attack once again, Mexico. Oh, that's Cruz on the far side. In fact, picking up that one was Palafox. And Cruz had just moved inside.
Good run, strong run down that right-hand side. Here we go again. 2 girls there competing.
Isabel Rodriguez was in doing her defensive duties, the Ohio State player. It's up to the 10th minute now. Can Mexico strike here early? Well, she got the free header, couldn't direct it towards the goal. That's Lopez. But Mexico will be buoyed by that. These two have met in 7 out of 8 CONCACAF Under-20 championships. Mexico not had much success against the U.S. The U.S. have won the first 7 matches.
Valderrado back in there. Alvarado, big mistake against Haiti, Vidia, but she's back in favour with the selectors of the team, the coach. She'd be looking for a good performance today and goal for Mexico.
Foul, benefit for Mexico. Just got a kick in the back of the foot there. Maybe hit the Achilles heel. That's always a stunning blow. So throw-in coming up for the USA, deep in the corner. Been a cagey start so far in this one. A lot of respect shown towards each other here. These teams have met so many times before.
Well, this game seems so evenly balanced. Both sides have got excellent players on the field. Yes, there's been a number of changes. I think we anticipated that, but these girls want to win. They want to win the group. I think we've had an excellent start to this game. It's going to be tight. I don't see either side scoring a hatful of goals. I think it'll be nip and tuck throughout the afternoon.
Conceding the corner there was Naomi Germer, California Thorns Academy. Corner for the USA. Well, coming in there as the header, the shot back inside. Did that take a deflection? No, Villarreal thought she saw a deflection there, but it's been given as a goal kick. Palafox was in there. She's one of the taller Mexican players. There's the shot. Yes, it did seem to glance against the shoulder of the U.S. attacker. Not sure if the keeper saw that at all. Coffey, the number 10 for the United States, campaigns for Boston College. Getting a chance to start here. Of course, the number 10, the storied number in football. Everybody wants to wear the number 10. Haven't seen much of the U.S. number 10 so far in this competition.
Cruz there for Mexico has done a good job. Lots of ability on the ball, turn of pace. Soto, the right back there, has been a consistent performer, taking the throw in here for Mexico.
Christopher Cuellar, American-born coach. His father, of course, as we mentioned, was the former coach of the women's setup in Mexico. Both teams playing with 3 midfielders and 3 forwards, so that might add to a little bit of the cancelling effect we're seeing.
Yeah. Very evenly matched.
It will come down to those individual battles, Terry. Who will win those individual battles out there?
Well, what is noticeable, we now getting through the group stages, we're seeing the tactics.
Coffey out to Smith.
Good tackle by Garcia on the far side there for Mexico, in control.
Another error. Sanchez takes it away into the box. Well, it was taken away by Villegas, but now she gives it straight back to the USA. Here's Coffey for the USA, but that's not a great cross there. Didn't wrap her foot around the ball.
Yeah. As I was saying, Video, we've now had a good opportunity to see all of these teams, see what sort of tactics they're installing, see if they actually change the tactics within 90 minutes football. Most of the sides have not. They've just changed individuals, but maintained the same tactics. But as their careers roll on, they'll recognise that goals change games. And more often than not in top flight football now, you're seeing 2 and 3 different styles of football tactics within 90 minutes of play.
And they will have to adapt as the game evolves.
Yeah. Mexico having the best of the last 5 or 6 minutes of play. We've just gone over the first 15 minutes of play. It really has been very even.
USA got a big scare against the Jamaica team in the last match. They were up 1-0. Jamaica came back strongly to equalize in the 88th minute, but then basically from the kickoff, the US went back up and scored through Jalen Howell.
Yeah, vital 3 points that was for the USA. Took the pressure off.
When you consider the USA have only drawn 2 matches in the whole career in this, in all of the teams have played here. It was Jamaica were close to a very good result. Free kick coming up for Mexico.
Pickett giving the free kick away there. Another opportunity for Mexico to deliver quality into the box. As we see Pickett there trying to outstrength her opponent, gives the free kick away. A little bit of inexperience there, Vidia, in a dangerous area. Lopez here with a very strong left foot. I'm sure she'll wind this one right into that danger area. Lopez has been tremendous in this tournament with Oval down the left hand side of this Mexican team.
Yes, the ball played in, that should be the keepers.
Yeah, right into the keeper's hands, not enough pace on the ball to threaten.
Well, we've seen so many errors by the keepers in this competition. Laurel Ivory, the US keeper who started in the first game, was guilty of one such error, slipped and hit it straight to a Nicaraguan player, but luckily for her, she wasn't punished. So it's not a bad idea to hit it as close to the keeper as you can.
Yeah, a little bit more pace that needed, Lydia.
Headed on by Montserrat Hernandez.
Good
There is
strength
Pickett.
again there from Pickett's.
Pickett and Kim have been combining well. See Pickett looking for the return ball. Given away. Mexico. Here is Kathy Hernandez. Can't get past Germa. Back in defense for the USA is Karina Rodriguez, the UCLA player. And several UCLA players, including Villacorta and Ashley Sanchez, of course, out on the left side.
Yes.
And they lost out to Stanford in the NCAA finals. Some of the Stanford players also here.
Good turn there by Germa.
And perhaps the most famous of the Stanford players, Tiana McDavidson. She would have been involved with the senior team on Sunday, so she won't be playing in this one. It's much too early.
Karina Rodriguez there giving a sloppy ball away, USA, but they've now won it back with Howes again trying to get in behind this Mexican side, but that was too straight, not enough angle on the pass.
They are trying to exploit the pace of Kim on the right side.
Yeah, but as you've said, Lopez there, Mexican left back, no slouch herself, Lydia.
Lopez has been brilliant in an attacking sense in this tournament.
Yes.
And putting up the speedy Kim against her might be one way that Klimkova will try to keep Lopez at home as much as possible.
Well, Lopez is not playing with our normal partner, Oval, who's been one of the stars of the tournament so far.
And she is available for this game, Terry, so you might see her come in,
Yes.
play some part in the second half. She has been one of the players of the tournament so far, Val. That's
Pickett
very
again.
great commitment by Pickett.
Yeah, doesn't mess around, doesn't mind putting her body on the line for the team, for her country. Good competitor.
She's one of the Stanford players I mentioned earlier. Champions college team in the United States, along with Davidson and Kuhlman, who is not playing today. Kuhlman had 2 good games. Not sure if she has a knock of some sort, Terry, but she's out of the starting lineup. Flicked on by Hernandez. Martinez is in attendance. All the way back to McGlynn. Gilmer. There's the tall figure of Howell. That hasn't happened too many times in this tournament, Howell giving the ball away.
But I think it is noticeable for me as a coach watching these sides. Mexico have got some very talented, technically talented players. I think probably better than the USA, but USA have got that organisation, they've got that power and strength. These girls are very athletic, and that could be the undoing of this Mexican side if they allow themselves to be bullied.
Sanchez to Smith. Smith could have a shot in at goal here. That's a great ball for Kim. Puts it wide. Just wouldn't sit for her there, Terry.
Yeah, terrific move here. What a fabulous ball that was from Smith. And I just felt Kim was a little bit frightened of it. She didn't show any confidence here. Let's watch it again. What a lovely ball that is. And she should be coming onto that one and empowering it into the ground. And she tries to go soft on it with the side foot and doesn't get that contact she needs on the ball.
What a sublime bit of touch there by Smith. She has shown some of those flashes in the second game against Jamaica. She sort of drifted away in the second half. Something she'll need to work on. Here is DeMello breaking free momentarily, but illegally so.
Yeah, using her body there, DeMello, just to turn the defender. But you're right, Smith has got so much ability. Brilliant first half, an anonymous second half, I thought, against Jamaica. But the coach is sticking with it. I think today is an important game for her, with semi-finals and finals to look forward to. She needs to convince the coach.
Foul against the US. As you mentioned, semi-finals, Terry. These teams have met 3 times in the semi-finals, 3 times in group play, and twice in championship matches before this one. This, of course, group play action here in Group B. 2018 CONCACAF Women's Under-20. And well, she just followed through there a little bit. May have just touched the Mexican player's foot. That's a good play.
Good play by Cruz on the far
side. She
side.
Get it in.
Oh.
She doesn't. Well, Cruz has had 2 very good performances in the 2 games. She's come on, and in both games she's scored.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that too much. Now she is getting the starting job here for Mexico.
As we see this again, this is a shining example. She gets there and she's got to wrap her foot right round, so it definitely comes backwards, and she cuts into the ball and it goes out behind the goal. No good to anyone. A little bit of technique needed there.
She's had a good career for Mexico. Cruz, 2013 CONCACAF Under-17 Championship.
Yeah.
And also played in the 2017 Liga MX. And in 10 games she scored 7 goals, and this is with the top players in the Mexican Club League. She's had a very good time in last year, in some form. Played over towards Sanchez, who was in an offside position but headed away. Miriam Garcia in the back there for Mexico.
That looked like a foul to me.
Yeah, well,
referees ignored it on that far side.
Sanchez thought so too. She was looking inquiringly at the referee, wondering why Tatiana Guzman did not call that one. Long pass, work here for Rodriguez, UCLA player as well, to turn away from trouble.
Yeah.
Gurma.
Excellent.
And McGlynn. Despite everything, McGlynn hasn't really had a shot on goal to save. Neither has, well, Alvarado. There was one shot that was on there. Well, she may have one now. Yes, Smith.
People arriving.
Yes, Kim. Oh, Kim has some space here. Pulls it in towards Sanchez. Still alive here for the US. Here's Coffee. Breaks here for the US, and the attempt to, well, I'm not sure if she was trying to tee it up there for Kim DeMello or it was a shot on goal, but either way it went straight out for a goal kick.
Yeah, a bit indecisive there from DeMello there. Didn't look like a shot or a cross in between. Kim there charging down this right hand side with a powerful cross right across that Mexican back four.
Given away to Coffee.
Good ball.
Sophia Smith with a shot and wide.
That's the best chance of the game so far, Vidya. Mistake by the Mexicans trying to overplay at the back, and I expected this girl Smith to hit the target. Coach will be disappointed with that. Here we go again. Misplaced pass. What about this? Gets it in there nice and early. One touch and shot, and just pulls it past that left hand upright.
And a spin on the ball took it even further away.
Yes.
But just before that, there was a chance for Kim. And as you mentioned, she doesn't seem to have too much confidence, Terry. Which
Yes.
also showed up in that chance.
Yeah, she's gone soft on a few shots that she's had, opportunities to shine. A little bit soft. Mexico, 2 or 3 mistakes here, allowing the United States to apply pressure high up the field.
Followed by Guma.
This was Coffee on the far side. Good football.
Good ball inside towards the top of the box. DeMello was coming in for that. Couldn't get the touch on it though. Nicely worked move by the US, and another giveaway by Mexico.
Yeah.
Here's Pickett. She has DeMello on the outside. Pickett continues her run. Here is Kim. And another poor first touch from Kim. She's still inside of the box. Here's DeMello once again. Kim doesn't look like she is up for this at all. Didn't attack that ball.
Yeah. DeMello there. She's covered every blade of grass in this tournament. She's worked her socks off for the team. Sometimes lacked a little bit of quality with her final ball, a final pass, a final cross, a final shot. But nevertheless, she's there. She's performing. She's attacking the game. Kim on the other hand there, she looks like Bambi caught in the headlamps at the moment. Competition's going past her.
Here's DeMello with the corner. It's free inside the box. Charge down. Coffee had the shot. Another chance here for the US to send in a talent cross. Here's Karina Rodriguez. That's a good cross.
Great cross.
Here's DeMello. Shot inside and cleared. Well, the US had 4 players inside. Here's Martinez for Mexico.
Good ball.
There's not enough pace on it. Guma does well to steer that clear.
Guma looks very competent there in the back, slipped in there with no problems at all. Nice and confident on the ball.
Played over Ashley Sanchez, and that's too far ahead of her anyway. Sanchez really has looked very out of sorts here in this competition. She came in with a very big name, and I'm not sure if that was affecting her.
What I'm finding interesting, Vidya, is once the team have got in behind the opposition, both USA and Mexico, they're at their best when they're defending from the front, winning it high up the field and counter-attacking rather than trying to play out the back. Both of these sides have been guilty of giving unnecessary possession away at the back by trying to overplay, as we see the US doing exactly that right now.
Whoa. Really got the shoulder in there, Rodriguez. Let Martinez know she was around.
Yeah, Martinez, very skillful player, just out muscled there. A little bit of eye contact, a little glare. Leave it alone, you ladies, will ya?
Very competitive atmosphere. 30th minute, USA 0, Mexico 0. This is not a fixture that the Mexicans have
great run.
dominated.
Chance,
Here's Kim with a chance, and
That's
Kim
one.
puts it away. Well, she finally gets her act together. And with her first positive touch of the match, she's put the United States ahead in the 30th minute. 1-0 USA.
Well, can you believe it, Video? We were just saying the girls looks like she's lacking confidence, but she strode onto this one and passed it into the net, looking fantastic. Good on her. Here we go again. This is a great run forward, and what about that for a pass? Holds off the tackle, passes it into the net, Kim, and proves us all wrong. 1-0 to the US. That's a terrific finish, very composed. 1-0 the USA.
And you gotta love the celebration too. Happy. Had 2 chances before that. Looked a bit timid, but certainly taking that one very well. First touch, striking it into the back of the net. So the USA now in charge of this one. They've won 7 consecutive matches against the Mexico team, looking for 8 in a row.
Well, again, I would have to come back, Vidya, to everything we've said throughout the tournament. USA are about physique, athleticism, and that was about speed. Kim was quicker than the fullback, showed her strength when she got there, and showed a nice bit of composure to pass it into the net. And here they come again, the USA.
DeMello this time leading the charge out. Oh, a chance here for Smith. She has Sanchez and Coffey across with her.
What about that for a turn?
Oh, what a shot by Smith, and puts it wide. Well, we're going to see a lot of this young player in many years to come from the USA. And if you're seeing her for the first time, remember that name, Sophia Smith.
Great little turn that is. Head down, good strike. Just pulls it wide of the upright.
Smith threatening the goalkeeper again. Rodriguez is there. Followed by Gurma. Picked up by Villarreal. Playing a different role today for Mexico in central defense.
Yes.
She was on the left side last time around. Nice touch here by Sanchez, but then gives it away. She looks a bit short of confidence, Terry. This is where the coaches have to get involved. You have your star player out there.
Yes.
And need to talk her out of it. Sometimes it's all in the mind.
Well, I'm just looking, I'm wondering what, for me, Mexico have possibly played the better football than USA, but USA are more direct, more physical, got more athleticism within their team. Here we go again. Mexicans, great ball skills, good technique, but do they lack the cutting edge and that athleticism to actually get back into this game?
Especially in the final third.
Yeah.
That's where they're missing Oval right now. Oval did provide that cutting edge and
correct.
Made up the chances for Martinez and company.
Strength.
It is
Villegas. Free kick given. Couldn't see that one.
Villegas brought down, wins the free kick.
Yeah. Referee Guzman, as we see that again, just drags that inside. Power. I thought that was a good tackle myself from
Yeah,
Howell.
but she got the ball.
Dispossessed.
Solid tackle there by Howell, who's won a lot of her tackles in this competition. Here's the free kick by Garcia. That should be the keeper's ball, and easily so.
I think that's not a bad ball at all. I just think the starting positions from the forwards is far too far away from the goal, Vidya. They're well outside of the far post, not giving themselves any time to get into a goal-scoring position.
Followed by Kim, the goal scorer for the USA. Smith is after it. Cleared downfield. More ball for the USA.
Villegas there, I think, has been excellent. She's a strong young lady. Not giving much away. Might lack a yard of pace, but this Mexican side have been very good defensively.
Here is DeMello. Sanchez awaits on the far side. DeMello, Sanchez, and Davidson played in the 2015 tournament opener. And They are still here for the United States. Here's Kim. She has Pickett in some space. Here's Pickett. She get the cross in. She does. Well, came off Sanchez, it looked like. And the Mexican defense finally get it clear on the second attempt.
And again, that's USA. As soon as they get into good positions, good wide positions, they're not thinking twice. They're getting the ball in the box. Clearly something they work on the training ground, because once that ball is in wide positions, you can see other players around the field breaking their neck to get into the box and into goal-scoring positions. There we go again. 3 USA players in the box there.
Sanchez thought the defender had it, but it came off the body of Sanchez. Made it easy clearance for them. The USA on a 22-match unbeaten streak, and they're already a goal to the good here. In 18 matches, they've scored 5 goals or more. That's in the 40 matches before this they've played in this competition. So a powerful team all the same.
Yeah, and they're just popping it around at the moment. Very confident on the ball. That goal has raised everybody's spirits, confidence levels. Extra speed, extra strength, extra athleticism.
Pickett.
That's what the USA have got.
Let's try to drop it in there for Smith. That comes out the face of DeMello.
Yeah, unfortunate, but that's what DeMello gives you. She's a bundle of energy. Never stops working for the team. Here we go again. A little bit unfortunate. She's just covering her face up there.
Broke kindly for her. Off the elbow. So free kick for Mexico. And the temperatures at the start of this game, just about 29 degrees Celsius. And if you're in one of those states where the snow is very much on, I'm sure it's the kind of weather you want to be in.
Absolutely. Pickett getting back there. Wasn't going to be outrun. Hernandez there. Finding it difficult to keep pace there with Pickett. She's not going to get round her so easy. Very competitive young lady.
They haven't done too much wrong, the USA, in this game so far.
Great cross.
Here's Lopez with the ball inside. Cruz is there. Cruz. Martinez heads it back into center. Over the head of Martinez. Here is Hernandez. Lopez once again. And Kim doing some defensive work. Gets the applause from the teammates. Comes back all the way to put that one out to play. Lopez.
A number of Mexicans in the crowd there come to see their girls play. Video. Lovely to see. I'm just hoping there's a big local presence for these last games, semi-finals and finals. I hope they don't turn their back on the tournament, because the standard of football has been terrific. Something to learn from the not just the local girls, but coaches as well. The different styles of play, different tactics. Lots to be learnt. Great turn there from Hernandez.
Lovely play. Tried to tee it up there for Martinez, but the USA bring it away. Here's DeMello.
Palafox action.
Benefits from the ricochet. Here's Ashley Sanchez.
What a ball that was.
Coffey is inside. She finds Smith, however. Here's Smith in an onside position. Well, here's Ashley Sanchez has scored for the first time in this tournament. She hasn't had the greatest time here in Couva, Trinidad, but in the 39th minute, all of that changes. USA ahead 2-0.
Well, it's comprehensive, great football from the United States, very powerful again. Here we go, it's Sanchez that starts it all off on the far side. There's our pass, finds Smith. Smith lifts her head up. Who's arriving? It's that girl, Sanchez, on the far post to slide it home. 2-0 USA, leaving Mexico with it all to do. Great stuff.
She must be very happy after the horrible time she's had in the last 2 games, including missing an open goal against Jamaica.
Yeah.
Now she'll finally get that first goal.
You could see that in her face, the relief, the belief that she is a top player and she can perform, that's for sure. Tall order now for this Mexico side. Lots of excellent young footballers on there. Abilities, passing, but have they got the physical strength to stand up to the USA? At the moment, it doesn't look likely.
Mexico they don't have any of their subs warming up. That's interesting. You would have thought maybe they'd consider Oval, but maybe around the 60th minute or so, let's see possibly the introduction of Oval.
Yes. You see, the difficulty here for the Mexico coach is the next game, if they were to play Canada, they've got a very similar game against a very similar team as they're playing today. And it's about power, strength, athleticism. And I'm sure the coach will be worried about that.
So here is Garcia. All the way back by Villegas.
Yeah.
And the keeper Alvarado sends this one clear.
That's tactics. United States pressing in there, high pressure, not allowing Mexico to get comfortable on the ball.
Martinez, their number 10, has been a peripheral figure. She's had to drop deeper and deeper to get any sort of possession. Another chance inside here.
Yeah.
Sanchez was there, but they get it clear. Coffey was also in attendance. Here's Coffey for the United States with a shot, but wide.
Yeah. And it was that girl, DeMello, non-stop energy, works her socks off for the team, lifting it into the box. As we see, this is the goal again. Arriving late, good composure, kept her eye on the ball, kept it under the crossbar this time, and goal.
And look how the substitutes celebrate. It's a unified US team here.
Yeah.
We saw from the exercises earlier, Terry, how they always try to work the substitutes in and ensure that there's that contact. I mean, there's not that feeling,
correct.
I'm out of this team.
It's about the squad, isn't it?
It's about the squad, that's right.
Can't argue that. Oh, that's a strong tackle by DeMello there in the centre of the park.
She apologizes immediately.
I love that. I think it's great. Here we go. That's a late tackle. Might have got a yellow card there. She gets away with that one. But coming back to that USA team spirit, that's what this is all about, Vidya. The coach makes sure everyone's involved, no one's an outsider, and they're pulling together as a squad and they're looking formidable.
Howell takes over in the midfield for the USA. McGlynn downfield. Kim is here. Pickett is also in attendance, but the Mexico team now 2 goals down will find it very difficult to get back into this game against an opposition they haven't beaten. Drawn with them, but not beaten them so far.
You see, it asks the question from the coach's point of view: is it good to make so many changes for this game, knowing that you've got your 2 most competitive games coming up, the semi-final and possibly the final? And losing at this stage, does that knock your confidence levels? Does it have the negative effect on these players? It really is a big question for these coaches.
And it is one that we've seen the team that has made more changes has ended up losing the game.
Yes, that's exactly my point. Does it kill the confidence levels of the team? Momentum is a big thing at this level.
Well, we see when Haiti comes up against the 2nd place team in this competition, in this group that is, how that affects them because of their 4-0 hammering against the Canadians. Here's another one played in.
Good
Smith
ball.
is there again. Looking for support, Smith. Yes,
Brilliant.
DeMello. That's a great tackle on the edge of the box to prevent the shot. Still, the USA tried to take over control. Cruz has it. And
What
we're
a
heading
tackle
towards...
that was, Villegas, but great move again from the USA.
She not only smothered the shot, but also took the ball away from the US team.
Yeah. Sanchez and Smith starting to look like a partnership out there for the USA. That's what the coach will be looking at.
Martinez has Cruz on the outside. Here's Cruz. All the way across. This should go to Hernandez. Hernandez.
Pickett is very competitive.
Between Pickett and goal scorer Kim. She can't get through.
Yeah, that's looked like a problem, hasn't it? Hernandez on this left-hand side for Mexico, number 20, has found it very difficult getting any joy out of Pickett.
Well, that is the end of the first half. No time added on for stoppages. And at the end of the first half, it's a very comfortable lead for the United States, and they have deserved it.
Yes, they certainly have. And there you go again. Look at all the substitutes coming out to greet and welcome and congratulate their players coming off the field here at half-time. Team spirit, fantastic.
Certainly is. At the half, it is the USA 2, Mexico 0.
When you sweat, you lose more than just fluid. Gatorade will replace the fluid with the electrolytes and the carb energy you lose in sweat, so you stay hydrated and fully fueled. Nothing hydrates better than Gatorade, the official hydration partner of the CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship.
The two qualifying teams from Group B facing off at the Atom Stadium in Couva for the right to be called the winners and second place team in this competition. Well, it is the USA in white against the Mexico team. And the Mexicans certainly knew that it would be a difficult task ahead of them, especially Jerry making 7 changes to the USA 6 for this game.
Yeah, quite a dilemma for the coach. how many players to leave out, rest for the competitive games coming up, semi-final and possible final. But what a great standard we've had again. The football from these young ladies has been magnificent. As we see Smith here. Early pressure from Mexico, good strike, just drags it wide of the goal.
Natalia Villarreal there getting the chance.
There you go, good strike, just pulls it.
Well, Kim had 2 chances early.
Yeah.
That time it not getting the volley right.
Correct, no confidence on that one side foot where she should have gone for the laces, driven it into the ground.
Then Sophia Smith with the control and shot, just put it wide.
Yeah, another one, pulls it wide after a good first touch.
And then Kim running on to a wonderful pass, one-time shot into the goal, and she's put the USA ahead in the 30th minute.
Yeah, this was interception, great ball forward, and Kim passes into the net, uses her speed and strength, puts the USA 1-0 in front. Coach is not happy.
Sophia Smith having another chance here, putting this one just wide. This one coming off the body of Ashley Sanchez. Mexico get it clear. And then the busy De Mello out to Sanchez. Sanchez starts the move. She finds Smith, who had pulled away towards the right. And then with the cross, Smith arrives. Sanchez arrives in the center and puts it home.
Yeah, correct. Great stuff this from the USA. They know where it's coming in. Smith pulls it across the box. And there she is, Sanchez. Get her critics off her back. Finishes it this time instead of blazing it over the crossbar. 2-0 the USA.
Late chance here for the USA. Put wide. And at the end of the half, USA 2, Mexico 0. second half coverage of this 2018 CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship Group B match between the United States and Mexico. It was the first half in which the United States dominated, leading already by 2-0. Goals in the 30th minute by Kim and 39th minute by Sanchez. And the team out there, Tatiana Guzman of Nicaragua, as well as the Jamaican pairing of Princess Brown and Stephanie Dale Yeasing. Christopher Cuellar looking very, very relaxed despite his team down 2-0. Both teams are already through to the next round, Terry, and it's all about group winners and who will play Canada and avoid.
Correct. I think Christopher will be looking at this game and recognising that his next game could well be against Canada, which will be something similar styles of football and similar physical attributes, USA and Canada, and very well organised.
So a change here for the US in the 46th minute of the game. Savannah De Mello has been withdrawn, and on in the place Viviana Villacorta, the UCLA player, another one of the UCLA contingent, as we mentioned, on one of the top college teams in the USA. 16 of the 20 players in this USA team belong to US colleges, a tribute to the college system, what it's done for football in that country.
Yes, development all over again. How many times we've got to mention that? You see, you know, with the exception of Haiti, the Caribbean region really being left behind because of the development within our CONCACAF region is leaving the Caribbean behind. Not nearly as competitive as we should be in the Caribbean.
Ball forward there by Coffey, the number 10 for the United States. Sanchez still working on this left-hand side. Howell is in the thick of everything for the United States. Rodriguez also involved. Now, Mexico played some nice, neat football in the first half, but really they seem to lack a cutting edge.
Yes.
Without the likes of Jacqueline Oval and Daniela Espinosa on the field.
Spot on. You called it, Vidya. Couldn't agree with you more. But a good chance now to get it into the box. Oh,
here's a cross.
Poor cross.
Well, it hits the top of the crossbar and goes over for a goal kick.
Again, she sliced across the ball there. Instead of wrapping her foot round it, so it definitely curls back towards that penalty spot.
Well, the setting sun directly in her eyes there.
Villacorta there. Getting involved in the game. Another opportunity for her to shine. There's the cross. Doesn't really test the keeper.
So one shot here at the end of this tournament. Hit the top of the crossbar and stay in play. Not a spin on it that time, but it didn't happen on this occasion. So the goalkeeper a little bit worried. He was going to drop there kindly for one of the Mexico forwards.
The next goal is all important, Vidya. 2-1, and we've got a game on our hands. USA were to go 3-0 in front. I think that would be curtains for Mexico. Time to plan ahead for their semi-final encounter with Canada.
Sanchez inside, headed away by Villegas. Again cleared by Mexico.
Hernandez, who's been strong in midfield, but I think she's just been out-muscled by Howells.
It will come down to those individual battles, and Howells has been excellent all the way through this tournament. Here is Andrea Hernandez, the Club Toluca player. They also have Delgado, number 8, Alexia Delgado. Also plays a similar role in the Mexico team. She is not on the starting lineup today.
No. And little things that stick out to me, Vidya. Lopez is missing Oval on that left-hand side for Mexico. They've been absolutely sensational in the earlier 2 games. Not nearly the same down the left-hand side today for Mexico without Oval partnering up.
Mexico did not concede a goal in the tournament before today. Now 2 in 39 minutes
Yeah,
here against the United States.
it tells a story. Pressure from this USA team, the quality they've got in their front players. Demella's gone off, but Smith and Sanchez have been excellent.
Mexico on the attack here. Not an accurate ball and cleared easily by the US defense.
And we saw a similar start to the game. Mexico took the game
Hernandez.
to the USA. Good defensive header that was.
Well, Cruz was closing in on that one, and the US get it clear. Coffee. Knocked downfield by the United States. And there's Smith. Howell just sliding in to complete a tackle.
Rodriguez getting a very important header in the box there, clearing the lines for the USA. He's the tackle. Smith just takes one from behind. Certain free kick.
Mexico have been to the World Cup, qualifying out of this tournament on 7 consecutive occasions, but they've never won this tournament itself. Going to the finals on quite a few occasions, but not winning.
I can understand why. I just think it's all about your physical attributes, and clearly North America, Canada are producing top-class footballers that are athletic as well. And I think the Central Americas, Caribbean are not nearly the same. Not as well organised, not got the same development programmes in place. Mexico have played some terrific football. They have been excellent, but I just think the tournament in itself, they'll come unstuck because of the physical side of the game.
Kerma and Pickett, two of the smaller players on the US team, actually are playing in defense for the United States.
But strong, very strong video.
Yeah,
Pickett's quick and strong,
also
very competitive. What a turn that is there from Sanchez.
Goes past the second
There you
defender,
go.
she's pulled back.
Free kick given, quite rightly. Sanchez now starting to show the form that's given us such a big reputation in the game already. Here we go. Left arm round the neck there from Garcia.
Garcia was ensuring she didn't get past. Ashley Sanchez, signal from Coffee. Samantha Coffee. And sends this one in towards the top of the box, headed away easily. Martinez. She's been a peripheral figure, but that's a good cross. Chance here for the US, off the bar, but it was offside anyway.
What a ball that was from Pickett. Again, showing our quality on that far side. Not just a very aggressive right back defender. What a good cross that was. Here we go again. Look at that. A yard offside, that's all it was. But what a great ball it was into the box.
Sanchez. Lovely control and shot on the turn.
Off the thigh and then volley. USA, this is all about physical at the moment. Out-muscling Mexico.
Stephanie Dale Easing of Jamaica on the far side, the AR2. Mexico and the USA, we mentioned, have met several times in this competition. They also met in the FIFA Under 20 World Cup.
Yeah.
That's a game that Mexico dominated and scored early. But United States got 2 goals in the last 10 minutes to win and move forward into the semifinals.
Good run again.
Good run by Kim. Sanchez is there, but that ball just went out of play before she could arrive.
This is all about athleticism, pace. She's an athlete, she's trapping on down that right-hand side. Couldn't quite pull the ball back. There you go. Just shepherded out of play by Soto. USA now starting to call the shots.
Ball forward by Pickett. Almost given away to Coffee.
Good tackling back there. Excellent by Hernandez in the middle of the park there from Mexico. Not had enough of that. Look how she's being crowded out by this very well organised USA team. That's the importance of your training ground drills and examples that you're giving these kids, pictures in their minds. This is what's got to happen. This is what we're looking to achieve. And it's got to be the whole squad, not just the starting 11.
Palafox. And she gets the cross in. She gets something of a cross, but there are two players in attendance. One of them is the admirable Howell, who sends it clear.
Yeah, Howell's been powerful in the middle of the park. And that's allowed the US to gamble more players going forward.
Cruz for Mexico loses out to Sanchez. Tracking back, does her defensive duties also. And here is Rodriguez for the USA. Headed away by Garcia.
Strength, power, problems if it gets out to that right side. Here we go again with Kim.
Here's Kim. She has Villacorta ahead of her. Turns nicely. Villacorta, well, she tried to pick it out to Smith. Almost got onto Sanchez. Well, the shot on goal there by Howell.
It's almost just coming down to physicality. I think some of these duels in the middle of the park, USA much stronger, much more athletic about the players that they've selected to compete in there. And for all the wonderful touches and good technique of Mexico, they're just not creating enough because of the physicality against them. There we go, a nice little pattern of play, and then inevitably a giveaway because of the pressure they're getting, sustaining from this very strong USA team.
Villarreal with the ball forward, but straight at the USA keeper. Hasn't had much to do so far in this game. A few back passes, but that's pretty much been it. It's one of the challenges when you're the goalkeeper of the team in the ascendancy.
Yeah.
Got to keep your focus for when that shot comes. It will come eventually.
Here we go again.
Kim.
Good ball in.
Sanchez in at the back. She gets the header off, but straight at the keeper.
Another good move down that right hand side. Pickett breaking forward again, adding numbers to that attack. Good cross. Sanchez gets on the end of it, but not quite enough purchase on the header to threaten the keeper.
Coffee battling for it. Howell. Sanchez. It's coming a little bit deeper now, Sanchez. Pickett. Germa is there. And she finds Rodriguez. Coffee now for the USA. Under some pressure. Better from Mexico. We weren't seeing that much pressure high up on the field for the Mexico team.
Yeah, Coffee there getting talking to from the referee. Left a foot in. Here it goes again. Can't reach that and just catches Hernandez there. That looked painful, that one. Again, referee reluctant to get out the yellow card.
Well, she hasn't done so for the entire match. Ball played in. Headed away by Howell once again.
There's that physicality we keep on talking about.
Villacorta.
He's Kim down that right hand side with Lopez this time.
Lopez is one of the more physical specimens among the Mexico players.
What a battle that is there with Kim.
Yeah. And while it's more of an equal battle on that side, some of the battles in the midfield, for instance, Howell versus Hernandez, the two midfield, it's been a mismatch.
Yes, it has.
That's why the USA have dominated.
And even Coffee, that's come on for the USA, has got that physicality about her. Strong girl.
Goal would change things, and this is a good cross. Cruz is coming in on the end of it.
Yeah.
First bit of work that McGlynn has had to do, taking that cross easily.
And again, good organisation from the United States. Football these days is about distances, how far you are from your next partner, your next player, one of your teammates. Whether it's defensively, keeping your distances short so teams can't play around you, or whether it's an attack where you get extra numbers forward. The United States of America have done that very well in this competition video. They've been very compact as a unit. Distances 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, little boxes of players, your teams within the team. Germa, who's had an excellent game, central defence today for the USA.
Tabia Corta tried to play in Howell there. Mexico taking it forward. Here's Martinez. She's such a well-balanced player, Martinez. She gets Cruz involved. Cruz, a chance to run at the defense finally. And she just can't seem to get past the number 5 for the USA, Isabel Rodriguez, who certainly has the measure of her in terms of pace.
You can just see the white shirts sprinting back, getting back in numbers. They are an awesome squad of players, recognising the changes that they've made, the coach has made today. Very powerful unit. They're going to be hard to stop in this competition video.
Certainly will be. They are favourites to win 5 in a row. And number 6 overall in this particular tournament. That could be a giveaway.
Yeah.
Sanchez was there, but just manages to get it away. The number 13 for Mexico, Villegas.
Again, this is 3 games in 5 days. It's a big ask for these young ladies. Fatigue will, of course, set in. Fitness levels, strength, body conditioning, all important. What a ball that is into the box.
Kim was threatening again for the USA.
Well played there. Alvarado, goalkeeper for Mexico, read the situation well, come and cleared up what could have been potentially dangerous.
So here is Smith, Sophia Smith for the United States.
Talented girl.
Shifted past one player with ease. Tell you what, in 2017 and 2018, and this early few games here, she is close to 900 minutes of international play for the United States.
Wow.
She looks as fresh as a daisy.
Here we go again. There's the challenge. Pickett hasn't come second at all today, making a claim for that position in the semi-final. Palafox there having a little wrestle on the edge of the box, and it's that woman again, Howe, winning headers in front of a back 4. That's the protection this United States back 4 have got. Howe right in front of them is winning them headers, cutting out a lot of issues on the edges. You see the little tussle between Hernandez there.
She's been a lot more than just a babysitter in front of the defense, Terry.
She's better than that. Yes,
she passes the ball. She passes the ball beautifully, and don't forget she scored that winning goal against Jamaica.
Yeah, and that, but that is your defensive organisation. She is this midfield enforcer in front of your back 4, and then you've got 4 very competent defenders in behind that.
Change made by Mexico. Jimena Lopez, the left back for Mexico. She has been replaced by Samara Alcala, the Club Atlas player.
Yeah.
So Alcala in. And that's a ball that's just going to elude everyone. The keeper gets it easily. So she will have 28 minutes to do something here. Alcala. And this is Christopher Cuellar looking forward to the semi-finals.
Yes.
He perhaps recognizes this game could be done and dusted. So giving a chance for Alcala to play and giving Lopez a little chance to rest here. Good ball to Sanchez. Let's see what Sanchez can do. She's cutting inside nicely. She go inside the defender. She does. Here's Coffee with a shot. Well, always rising there from coffee. Little smile on her face.
Yeah.
And she may be replaced in just a little bit because Coolman, Shivana Coolman, the outstanding right-sided forward for Stanford and for the USA, looks like she's going to be coming on.
What a squad coach has got. And this USA squad is excellent. You've got top quality coming off the bench. Another very strong young lady.
Well, Sophia Smith
Koolman
is
coming
going to
on.
get a rest, yeah. And when you could bring Smith off and bring Coolman on, that tells you about the strength of this USA team.
Correct.
Smith, the captain for today. And Coolman will take over the captaincy duties.
There you are. United States of America, captain. What a privilege that is for these young ladies. Great stuff.
And you know all about that role, Terry, during
Been
your
there,
days.
seen it, done it myself
Yeah.
many years ago, Vidya, yes. And it is an honour representing your country and to skipper your country at any level. What a fantastic honour that is.
Terry was
An
the
achievement.
skipper of the England team that won the European Championship on the 19 level. And got the chance to meet Margaret Thatcher at 10 Downing Street. That must have been fun.
Yes, the Iron Lady. She didn't take any prisoners at all, Vidya.
Well, at least you got away. Breaks down here for the USA, but they managed to regain control. McGlynn forward now.
Offside given. Koolman. Koolman now playing down the middle. Come off that right side. They've left Kim on the right. Sanchez on the left. Koolman's gone into that centre forward position. Really are blessed with so many good players. Recognising that DeMello has put in a great shift at centre forward. Probably being rested for the semi-final, DeMella. There we go. Great stuff.
Coolman to Kim. Coolman just playing behind Kim in the midfield. She usually plays in that same position that Kim is now.
Villicota there spraying it to this left-hand side.
Rodriguez for the USA. Oof. Coffee just pounding the turf in disgust, unable to get to that one.
And I'm just looking at this game now, Vidya. We're approaching 67 minutes on the clock. And I'm just looking to see whether there's anything left in this Mexican side. Have they given it up? Are they now throwing the towel in, looking ahead to the semi-final? There doesn't seem to be that much of a competitive edge trying to get back into this game. I think they've given it up, Vidya.
It seems that way. USA certainly haven't. They continue to press here high, trying to force that error as they've done so far from the Mexico team.
Germa there, turn it back, gets it again. This young lady's had a good game, nice and competent on the ball, hasn't given anything away today, and her distribution there's been excellent. How many times have we seen Caribbean sides just blasted up the field?
Coolman, it's a corner for the USA.
Top flight football at any level, men and women now, defenders. It's not good enough just to win it and give it back to the opposition. You've got to win it and service your team.
That's right. And defenders, the value of defenders rising all the way through. Virgil van Dijk,
Yes.
£75 million moving to Liverpool. Here's Coolman.
Chance.
Chance for Coolman. Good defensive work.
Yeah.
Coolman fouls the Mexico player.
Mexico just went to sleep on that one.
Garcia just recovering enough to prevent the shot from going in.
Is that mental fatigue? Short corner, Koolman there following through. Look, big strong girl she is. Another athlete coming onto the park there for USA. Keeping that physicality going for the United States. And here they go again. They've won it back again. USA get a free kick. Mexico trying to overplay
Free kick for the USA, as you mentioned. And it was Cruz who was pulling down Ashley Sanchez. You exchange t-shirts after the game. Breaks down for the USA.
Poor
A
free
chance
kick.
here perhaps for the Mexican team. Driving powers with Palafox. Still manages to maintain possession. There could be a break on the far side.
Gurma's too quick. She's going to get there first.
Almost there, yeah. Well, the keeper may have thought about coming out for that one, but she had great confidence in her defenders, and obviously she knows much better the
Yeah.
speed of Gurma. Given
There you-
away. A chance here for Ashley Sanchez. Oh, Kuhlman had pulled away at the wrong moment, and the chance goes a-begging.
Another shining example in the middle of the park there. Hernandez trying to put a foot on the ball, and Hell coming and dispossessing her. There she goes again, Hell. That's the presence she's got in the middle of the park there.
Sanchez trying to chip it in towards Kuhlman. Kim should pick this one up for the USA.
Mexico getting a little ragged at the moment.
Here's a great cross by Kim.
What a cross that is. Chance.
Chance here for Sanchez. Back inside towards Howell and misplayed. It's a lot better from Sanchez now. She looks to have regained her confidence.
Yeah, Villarreal was down there for Mexico. Is that fatigue? Was it a kick? Tough game this has been for Mexico. Here we go. That's Hell winning the tackle there. Strong as you like in the middle of the park. Next thing, looking to pass the ball.
Well, she ran into Howell. Looked like she ran into a tree.
Like a brick wall.
Yeah. Just went flying there. Howell was unmoved. Mexico will be having a substitute in just a little bit. And they're going to make a change. And it looks like Oval, the player you were calling for, Terry.
Yeah. Well,
Boy, she looks like she's ready for battle already.
she's been brilliant throughout the tournament, but our partner in crime, Lopez, is already off the field of play, having a breather. Oval has been excellent. I think she's been Mexico's player and in contention for one of the players of the tournament.
Mexico have now brought off
Hernandez.
and of course Oval is on, so she's going to run off onto the left side, and there is Hernandez just coming off on the far side of the field. So she's too happy with her performance today, but it's been a difficult game.
Very difficult.
Here's Cruz for Mexico. Cruz gets the return pass.
Good play again in the middle of the park for Mexico, but they come up against Hell and a size, a strength, a physicality.
And her positioning has been impeccable all the way through this game. She just
Yeah.
seems to be involved in everything. Kuhlman getting a big knock there. The ball will go back to the USA. Ashley Sanchez, in
Free
fact,
kick Canada.
I think it's been given to
Yeah,
Mexico.
sorry, free kick Mexico.
Well, they will be facing Canada in the in the semi-final.
I was already looking ahead, video.
Well, that's the kind of visionary you are, Terry Fennick. 72 minutes gone.
Not really sure what the referee's doing here.
Well, now it seems to have gone the other way.
That was a definite push in the back there.
Well, it did
Garcia.
look like it was a free kick for the USA.
Yeah.
But outside of that, hasn't been much blotting in the copybook of Tatiana Guzman. I mentioned it before, Terry, but the standard of officiating has been excellent all the way through this competition.
The tournament itself has been marvellous. No complaints.
Lovely
Top quality
control.
football.
Especially that by Sanchez there.
Good
Great control.
performances all round. A little bit disappointed we haven't had bigger crowds, video. As I said earlier on, you've got people that are watching the game today here at the stadium. Atterbury Stadium, Couva, Trinidad and Tobago are from the existing teams that have come flying in.
Sanchez to Coffee. Thought about the shot. Kim is available on the far side. Here she is. Kuhlman inside. Kim with the cross. Headed away. And Mexico get it clear with Villegas. And Martinez is hustled out of it
Yeah.
by Coffey.
Look at that. Terrific football. Two-touch football that is from the United States. Moving that ball fast. Hell getting caught in possession but wins it back quickly.
Just a word on the quality of the football, Terry.
Yeah.
We had 17 years ago, we saw the FIFA Under-17 World Cup for boys here.
Yes.
And that we saw some of the future World Cup winners here.
Yes.
We did see Fernando Torres play at this very stadium. And Andres Iniesta, who scored the winning goal for Spain in the World Cup,
Yes.
is also here. Sanchez is coming off. And in the very same way, when you look at players like Sanchez and also Sophia Smith and
Yeah.
the likes of Oval, we could very well be looking at future stars of the women's
Oh,
game.
chance.
Chance here for Mexico. Martinez has
Oh,
scored!
brilliant.
A mistake finally by the USA defense. And it was Martinez who responded fastest. But what a finish that was.
Game on now, Vidia. I said the next goal's most important. USA were to get it, I think that would have been game over. But now these Mexican girls have had a shot on the arm. Here we are again. A mistake at the back here. Overstretching. What about this for a finish? Boom! Into the top of the net. Roof of the net. 2-1. And Mexico were back in it.
Well, there were two errors there. First of all, the giveaway just outside of the box, but the defender could
Look
have
at the
actually...
determination there in these girls.
Yeah, she could have actually allowed the ball to go through to the keeper.
Yes.
Not sure what the celebration was about, but a good goal by Martinez, who scored earlier in this competition. Adds a second here. Cruz.
Last 15 minutes of the game, what have Mexico got? Can they crank it up? Can they deliver a master blow to win the group? That would be sensational for them.
Well, the change for the US that was made, Ashley Sanchez just before the goal scored, and
Yep.
Taryn Torres has come on.
Yeah, one or two familiar names coming off the bench for Mexico.
Taryn Torres has played for the University of Virginia. She and Zoe Morse
Yeah.
have played there for the United States. Another change here for Mexico. Villarreal
Cavarez.
is off, and now they're bringing on Dana Casares. Casares, a very experienced player, another one of those who's featured in the senior women's
Yeah.
club championships in Mexico.
Here we go again. Mexico have cranked it up a gear. Competing now.
And they're close to
Cruz.
everything at the moment.
Done a solid job, Cruz.
Cruz, who was playing on the right side, has now gone to the center of midfield. And
Just trying to
Casares has
pick it
gone to
there.
the right.
Pickett hasn't lost a tackle all day.
She is capable of those runs, and another incisive run without much profit here.
Yeah.
Oval sends that one high upfield for Martinez to chase. She does regain possession for
Gives
Mexico.
possession away.
He's on a run here against Germa. Is that a foul?
Corner given.
It did look like a push in the back there from Germa.
Yeah. No nonsense defender. She's come in and done a solid job, really. There she is, Germa. When we have a look at this again, Martinez, one of the big players of the tournament. She's not taking her on at all there, Germa. She just wanted to win that ball. Very competitive young lady.
So Mexico would have been hoping for their 25th win in this competition if they were to win this one, but they're still very much in it here against the US.
Opportunity to deliver quality into the box.
Oh, that's a poor cross, and easily dealt with by Torres for the USA. Hernandez.
Gets a second chance. That's better. There's nobody there though. Overdone it this
Hernandez,
time.
oh, that's overhit there by Hernandez. Easy for the US defense.
Yeah. And it's all about running the clock down now for this USA team.
There's the
2-1
finish
will do
once
it.
again.
That's a good finish, that. Yeah, lovely, yeah. 3 girls, terrific. What does that mean?
Well, I'm not sure. I can recognize the second one is love, but I don't know about the other one.
Yeah.
The other two look like, with all these emoticons being used, Terry.
That all goes right over my head, Vidya. Too old for all that.
Does a flyby on mine too.
How steadying the ship there for the United States.
Coleman. Well, that's Torres actually.
Soto just catching her there. Torres' first touch of the ball. Welcome to the game, that was.
She hasn't had a chance to do much in this tournament, Torres, but gets a chance here.
Yeah,
Striker Taryn Torres.
that has been very encouraging. All of the sides generally have tried, when they've won it, they try to keep the ball. Sides that have struggled, teams that are out of the competition already, have really struggled to keep the ball. Good run this is.
She does well, Torres, but can't get the cross in. Back in by Isabel Rodriguez.
Hell in the middle of the park. Martinez keeps hold of that.
Rodriguez, the ball. She had Coffey available, but tried to find Koolman instead.
Another good ball.
Oval.
That'll be a good competition on that far side. Oval against Pickett. Good
Oval.
ball.
Well,
Free
I'm not
kick
sure.
already given.
I'm not sure why the referee would have given. Well, perhaps it was played there a little bit too early.
Oval there, showing her strength and her ability.
She had gotten the Mexican player was actually loose and with some space there.
Hay que entrar, vente acá. Norma, Norma.
Here's the free kick over the head of Palafox. Turned away by Koolman, who's now in her more accustomed position on the right side. Followed by Pickett. Here's Kim. Good ball inside.
Runners, good ball that is.
Iacorta. Could be a chance here.
Yeah, that's got to be handball, hasn't it? Oh, she's giving it the other way. I didn't see that one at all, Vidya. I thought that was a USA free kick, edge of the box. Coach looks disappointed in that decision from the referee. Here we go again. Mexican player lying on top of the ball. That generally would be a free kick the other way.
Right, touch the hand too. Klimkova.
There's the coach who's not happy about that decision at all. A little bit of frustration creeping in.
Good time to go back to the bench and sit.
Yeah, she's worried about these last minutes. We're on almost 82 minutes here, Vidya. Mexico trying to scrape a draw out of this game. Could they go on to win it?
Handball there by Howell. That's what's given away the free kick. Mexico. One error by the United States, and they've punished them for it. There have been some very close battles between these two teams, especially of late. Ball by Garcia. It's cleared by Rodriguez.
Chance.
Now here's Koolman. Koolman.
Counter-attack. Good
Try to cut
defending by
inside.
Garcia.
Garcia, who had taken the free kick, recovered quickly. Casares headed into touch there by Rodriguez. So Mexico, can they get the equalizer here? Oh, was that a fall throw?
Okay.
No, actually, I think she was indicating she should have taken the throw from a bit further down. Seen a fall throw for quite a while.
I think once she made that decision, the throw should have gone to the USA.
Yeah.
No se volteen.
Knock forward.
Problem.
Chance here. USA keeper came and then was in no man's land.
Sale viendo el balón.
The ball forward. by Andrea Hernandez was a teasing one for the keeper. Christopher Cuellar.
Yeah, a little scramble there, but the keeper comes out and tidies it all up.
What bailed her out there was a lot of overspin on the ball. It's Howell. Off the back of the Mexico defender. But still, Torres picks it up for the USA. Coffey has it. Coleman is there. Now Howell. So work here for Torres to keep this one in play. Runs over the line.
Too many physical specimens out there, I think, in the USA team now. Clamping down on this game. Coming into the final minutes. This girl, more than anyone, held in the middle of the park, has been relentless.
These two teams have met twice in the championship match in this tournament, under 20, 2010 and 2014. The USA winning both times, 1-0 and 4-0.
Yeah.
And who's to say they will not meet again in this competition?
Correct.
Mexico
There is
not
an
feeling their
opportunity
best. Yeah, they're not feeling their best team here, and they're still down by a goal. 2-1. Oval.
What a player she is, Oval. This would be a good competition there. Her and Pickett. She gets the free kick.
Got it!
Out
Got
of
it!
Pickett, another opportunity to deliver quality into the box. Oval there.
Kim realizing that Pickett will
Here we
need
go
some
again.
assistance.
Pickett, who's very competitive, stabs out the left foot and gives the free kick away. Opportunity for Mexico to deliver into the box. There's the fans, they want a good delivery.
Well, even the police officer watching there looks like he wanted one too. Mexico. 4.5 minutes to go. 2-1. They trail. And can they get the equalizer here? It'll be a real confidence booster for them after being behind for so long in this game. It's Cruz with the corner, with the free kick. Batted away by the keeper. Oh, there's a clash of heads here, so immediately they're asking the medical staff to come on. This doesn't look nice at all. 2 players down, one of them is getting up.
Yeah, goalkeeper dealt with that very well, McGlynn. Came out, punched it clear.
Looks like Karina Rodriguez and Norma Palafox, the 2 players down. Palafox, they're applying some water on the top of her head.
Again, the girls putting themselves on the line there. For themselves, their team, their country. They know how important it is. Coaches getting an opportunity to talk to their players right now on the sidelines. As we see it again, there we go. Keeper comes, gets 2 hands on that, punches it clear. Good work from the keeper. And there's the clash.
Actually, it looked like Rodriguez got sandwiched between the keeper and the Mexico forward. They're going to be all right. Both players seem like they will continue. They'll be okay. Palafox there.
Lots of the backroom staff there on the side of the field.
It's been a very hot afternoon, hasn't it?
Beautiful evening here in Trinidad and Tobago.
The USA traditionally go to Florida to do their training camps, and they played in that Nike tournament late in December. But this time around in December, Florida was frozen. Some parts of Florida experiencing snow for the first time in 50 years.
Wow.
So a training camp there to prepare for the Caribbean would not have worked out.
Hey, Diana!
Mexico pressing for the equalizer.
Ano,
Palafox
Tony?
back on her feet. Casares with the cross. Martinez heads it on. Oval is there. She's bundled over. And that's cleared, followed by Villacorta. Villegas finds Garcia. Nice layoff, but well read again by Howell.
Again, good football there from Mexico, but just outstrength this USA team. Very well organised. There's nothing more than 10 yards between Howell in midfield and our central defenders. Keeping it very compact now.
So we edge towards the end of this game, Terry. And USA continue to maintain that 2-1 lead. Well, the coach of the USA
Soto
team
wasn't having any of that. Play on.
Coffee. Coleman will chase this one down.
Yeah.
Garcia's there. Comes off Coleman.
Garcia has been another good performer there for Mexico at the back. Quick and strong, dealt with headers, tackles.
Comes off the head of Casares. That will be a throw-in for the USA. So the USA have been well worth the victory here if it stays like this. Mexico have been game competitors.
Yeah.
And you feel that if these two teams meet later on in this competition, where they're not going to meet in the semi-finals, obviously, but if they do get through their respective semi-finals and they meet in the final, it could be a different prospect.
Yes.
But have you seen enough of Mexico to suggest that they will make it through to the final?
I think Mexico have got some terrific players. I still maintain they've got wonderful ball players, technique. They're probably better than the United States, but this is about physicality. 3 minutes of adult time.
Coleman tried to
Oh,
the line.
chance.
Kim is there! Cleared off the line, and a shot by Pickett, who's never shy of shooting, goes high over bar. 3 minutes of time added on for stoppages, and we almost had a goal there in time added on.
Yeah, here we go again. This is a good cross in here. Oh, and you just couldn't direct it towards the goal, Kim. Again, USA running it into the corner flags. This is organisation, this is coaching. The coach on the side of the field there running the clock down. We'll take the 3 points, thank you very much.
And with it, first place in the group.
Yeah.
So as it stands right now, USA will come up against Haiti, and Mexico will play against Canada. That looks like the semi-final lineup for the moment.
That would be the game of the tournament so far. Mexico against Canada, I think that would be a terrific clash. And Haiti have been tactically very good. They've got Mondezer up front, who is arguably the best player in the tournament. Mouth-watering semi-finals to look forward to, Video.
Certainly will be. Of course, in the Caribbean, all the hopes of the Caribbean people will fall on the shoulders of Haiti. And to be fair, they've had a lot of support here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Quite rightly as well.
The TNT crowd have really adopted them as their own now.
What a battle that is, the far
Oh,
side.
here's Oval. Lovely run.
What a
Good
cross.
cross inside. Well, fortuitous for Rodriguez, but she gets it clear.
That was brilliant. Oval on the far side there. Probably needed her on the field earlier.
So it could be a completely different picture when she's on the field. Mexico looked very, very sharp indeed down that left side when she's there.
Yeah.
And in combination with Lopez. Fouled again by Rodriguez. So we're just about less than 30 seconds to go.
Yeah.
This could very well be the last play here for Mexico to try to get a draw in this game.
Yeah, shouldn't think the referee will go too far beyond that 3 minutes.
Casares forward, Howell. Forward again from her, Villacorta.
Strength, physicality there again for USA.
Here's Coffee.
Into
There'll be
the
a
corner.
last chance here.
That
Hits
could
it.
be it.
Well, she hits it into the corner. That's going to be it there. And that is the end of the game. And the USA have won it 2-1. They top Group B. And the semi-finals are now set. The USA will come up against Haiti, and it is Canada that will face Mexico in the semi-finals.
Wow, that looks tremendous. Can't wait for them games coming up. USA, Haiti. Come on, you Caribbean teams. I'd love to see Haiti do well. And in the next side, Canada, Mexico. Mouth-watering tie, that is.
Full-time score, USA 2, Mexico 1.
At this point in time, from the top, I'd like to briefly acknowledge the outstanding support of the official